Welcome back. Welcome back. Championship Ringside is back again. Happy basketball, everybody. Blizzy Blaze here. You know what's going on. Mr. Facts, Mr. One, the school teacher, the professor, B, Blizzy Blaze. Anybody y'all know who it is. I'm the one who dropping knowledge on these cats. Introduce yourself, man.
Bruh, I stop lying to the people. This man has never seen a fact, ever. So, like, he doesn't know anything about facts. It's all about his feelings. So, yeah. Um, Stop lying to the people.
Wow. Call me a liar off jump. See, that's the problem, bro. Yeah, when you get in your feelings, it's. I saw a movie where they were showing a guy in quicksand. It was a representation of his feelings. That's what you remind me of, dog. Like, you don't gotta get in your feelings about things, dog. I'm here to teach. Like, I don't know if you paying attention, but I'm here to teach you, dog. I'm not joking. I'm be dead serious when I teach you these things. And you just like that little bad kid who just don't want to learn. And that's when you got to slip up and tell him the truth about himself. And now his mama coming and fussing at you. And it's like, nah, it's not my fault. I've been trying to teach him the right way, and he won't keep going the wrong route. I keep teaching these facts to him, and he keep going the wrong route. So here we are again. Here we are at it again. Happy basketball, everybody. So the news popping right now. With what? With what? Kyrie Irving. He what should we start with Kyrie? So him and the Nets not agreeing, and he pretty much came out with a wish list. The wish list consisted of Lakers, Clippers, Knicks, Philadelphia 76ers, Miami Heat, Dallas Mavericks. That was a good call on that one. I'll give you that one. I ain't mad at that one. And now apparently the latest is the only people who's showing love is the Lakers, and Kyrie willing to go there for $6 million. So let's see. What should we start at? You want to start off on this one, or you want me to get at it first?
Um, I guess I don't know. I don't even know how to start this. Now the thing is, I guess when it comes, so I'll go. But I'm just
I can
thinking
give you my
about
first
Kyrie.
thought, and you can react off that because I got an unpopular opinion.
All right, go ahead.
I think the Nets on some other shit. I think Kyrie the type of talent you don't play those type of games with. Why would you offer a 2-year contract because you think he might not show up? If you think he's not gonna show up in a 2-year contract, if you think he's not gonna show up in a 5-year contract, what makes you think he's gonna show up in a 2-year contract? I think the Nets should tell him, hey, let's call a wrap with contracts talk for the off season. Let's see you play to the All-Star break. If you playing well through there, no injuries, no nonsense, we offer you the 5-year extension. But as of right now, I can see why Kyrie upset about a 2-year extension, but y'all don't offer the 5, and the reason is not because of health or old age. So what you feel about that? Whose side you on? You think Kyrie tripping or you think the Nets tripping?
Well, no, I don't think either one of them tripping. Like, I think when it comes down to it, I think Kyrie is a person that's about principle. Kyrie was willing to sacrifice $20 million because he decided that he didn't feel like it was worth it for him to get vaccinated. So he he um he decided not to do it, and I can only respect him for that because your beliefs was at the point to where you felt like this is something that you were unwilling to do and you were willing to take a loss in order to do it. Now, if you were somebody who were different, who decided like, you know, I don't believe in this until they started taking your money away, and then you decided like, I might actually believe in it, then it might be different. But Kyrie has already shown that he's willing to lose money because of how he feels as far as I won't say as far as how you feel as far as his conviction. Now at this point, this is about a respect thing because I don't think Kyrie really cares about the money part. Like Kyrie will would literally have the money and pay the WNBA players because they can't get the money that they feel like they deserve, or he may not feel like he may feel like they deserve more than what
He
they're
lost a
getting.
lot of money over like last
He
2 years.
did. No, he has. But I'm saying I don't know if he cares about money at that point where he's like where it's about the respect because I don't think he cares about money as much as he cares about the respect. When it comes down to it, this was something that he may have felt that was not in his control. And if you rock with him, then you rock with him. If not, then you don't. But at this point, he may just be feeling like, you know what, if y'all feel like playing with me, then at this point, I'll take less money to prove my point, which he's proven that he's willing to do. The only thing that I'm looking
Yeah.
at from the Nets last year, where he
Oh, the Nets.
decided that,
Okay.
yeah, I'm
My bad.
saying last year where he decided not to play. So when it comes down to Kyrie, I guess on from the Nets perspective, if I'm saying it like this, like I've always say that Kyrie is not that dude on the basketball court. So based on what you need, as far as the Nets are concerned, the only reason why you were going to pay Kyrie the max was to make sure that Kevin Durant was happy. That's why you was
Agree.
paying Kyrie. Now, if you decided not to do that or you decided against that, then you I think they had a I guess what is called an impasse, whereas like, you know what? We gon' we not gonna pay him, or we're willing to pay him this, and we're willing to suffer the consequences, even if that means alienating Kevin Durant in this standpoint. And if Kevin Durant decides to be like, all right, well, I ain't gonna mess with y'all no more, then you know you can get a good haul for him. Like at the end of the day, so shit, they just got to be willing to stand 10 toes deep in whatever their decision is, because I think Kyrie is willing to do that.
Seeing the latest rumors is that the Nets willing to just go out, like just do whatever. I heard they willing to let go of Kyrie, they willing to let go of KD. It's like, damn, y'all might as well just blow the whole ship up because if that rumor true and KD found out that's true, why you let him play for your squad? That don't make no sense to me. But oh man, I'm tripping. I ain't put it on the screen. Bam. All right. So Kyrie threatened to be a free agent. He dropped his 6 teams. So we already got your take on Dallas. We already got my take on Miami. So did you want to re-go over them, or you want to go over the other 4?
Yeah, what's the other 14?
So all right, I'm gonna straight up say it like this. He put the Knicks on there. Number 1, I think he put the Knicks because they stay down the street. And number 2, I think he put the Knicks because they the older brother of Brooklyn that never get no attention. If I was the Knicks, I'd send Kyrie a letter in the mail with a middle finger. Like, you played us last time, bro. Stop playing with us. Like, don't put our name on no damn wish list because they send you here. You're going to try to find your way out of here. Stop playing with us. We Gucci on you. If I was James Harden, I'd send that boy a Philly sandwich and put buku hot sauce on it with a note that says, don't come here, bro. Like, I'm in Philly because of you. Like, I'm Gucci on that. I can't believe Kyrie put Philly on that unless he thinks they're going to trade James Harden back to Brooklyn. That makes no sense to me. Did James Harden even sign his contract? He did not.
I don't think he signed his contract.
Yeah, I don't even see where Philly comes in at. So then you got the Clippers. I'll be honest with you. If somehow they can get Kyrie, Paul George, and Kawhi on the same team, that's going to be my favorite team to watch. I can't bet on them because look at their squad. Who would put anybody bet money on them? They out their fucking mind. But I would definitely watch. I would get a league pass to watch that squad. That would be an entertaining squad if healthy. Then that bring me to the Lakers. So the only way the Lakers work is, number 1, if they get rid of Russ. Actually, let me be straight up. I don't think the Lakers work no matter what. I think people looking for this 2016 spark that's not going to be there. I don't think LeBron got that same spark. I don't think Kyrie got that same spark than what they're looking for for that squad. But I do like the idea of trading Russell Westbrook and Anthony Davis to Brooklyn for Ben Simmons and Kyrie. For Brooklyn, I would love to see that. Russ handle the ball with KD and AD on the pick and roll. I'm picking them to win the championship.
So let me ask you this: Who do you think that he has the best chance of winning the championship with? Or is Kyrie Irving? Yeah.
Woo.
Of the teams that we named, we already did our Miami and Dallas take. So of the other teams, those teams that you named, who do you think he has the best chance to win a championship with?
Without a realistic trade scenario, just saying what squad he'll be on.
No, like a realistic, like I won't say a realistic trade scenario, but the scenario that they have in place is, well, whatever scenario they have in place, in order for them to actually get Kyrie Irving. Like, who do you think that he has the best chance to win a championship with?
All right, so out of the 6 teams, Kyrie named who he has the best championship hopes with.
Yeah.
Without anyone getting hurt, it got to be the Clippers. If they could keep that squad of Kyrie, Paul George, and Kawhi Leonard, and they stay healthy, I'll probably say the Clippers.
Ken, what you think?
Yeah, Clippers. Either Clippers or the Lakers, depending on how the Lakers team be built. I know they got to get rid of Westbrook. But, yeah, if I had to choose right now, probably the Clippers. Even though that team probably averaged like 5 assists a game.
I don't trust LeBron no more.
And look,
I don't trust AD no more.
And look, I think the same thing. I think the only thing I think about the Clippers is probably the same thing that Keem thinking, is just the fact that, like, shit, there's gonna be a bunch of one-on-one basketball. You're gonna have
ball stopping from 1 to 4.
It.
Wait, on the Clippers or the Lakers?
The Clippers. Like, like I said yesterday,
that's true.
Kawhi don't pass, Paul George don't pass, and Marcus Morris don't pass.
So what you feel about about Kawhi with the Lakers, but would have been Kawhi and Ben Simmons package for Russ and AD?
Kyrie.
Brooklyn got the championship, right?
You say Kyrie and
Ben Simmons to the Lakers.
All right, Kyrie and Ben Simmons to the Lakers
for Russ and AD.
I don't know. I don't see it as being. I don't see it as being much different. Like, the only thing that you do is Ben Simmons on the offensive end is just like Westbrook on the offensive end, where it's like you don't have any spacing, and it's like you want LeBron to play off the ball now, and LeBron could have did that with Westbrook if he was gonna play off the ball.
So the fact that you're saying that's why I don't think any kind of Kyrie to the Lakers deal gonna work. Not only these two dudes older, I think their mentality is totally different too.
Well, no, I think Kyrie can. I think Kyrie can play off the ball if you have a main ball handler. Like, he's done that with James Harden. He's done that with LeBron. So he's done that, and he can still shoot. The thing is, when Kyrie gets the ball, Kyrie is going to try to score. That's what hurts him when it comes down to teams that don't really have a main ball handler like the Clippers, like Miami, or one of those teams like that, where it's like you're not really gonna have nobody's gonna be facilitating. I think when you have him with LeBron has the ability to facilitate, and if you have him with James Harden has been the dude who, like, aside from the off the court stuff, James Harden was second in assists this year. He averaged like 10.2 or something like that. So,
who's first?
Chris Paul.
Oh, word? Good for him. Good for him. Look at that boy. Still at it, huh? How he doing these days? Damn, I forgot he won the assist title. You know, on one of them videos, you said Trae Young won the assist title, huh?
No, I said Trae Young led the league in total assists.
Oh,
yeah,
that unnecessary stat, man. All right, Let's see. I'm trying to think where we at on the Kyrie free agency drama. So
y'all not feeling Kyrie to Philly? That what y'all saying?
Oh, you missed it. Yeah, I think James Harden sent that boy a Philly with buku hot sauce, telling him to stay the fuck out of Philly. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Y'all know James Harden rock them blood. You know James Harden rock them bloods, man. Kyrie better stop playing that dude, man. He's trying to come around his way. I don't know about that one. You like?
Listen.
I mean, what y'all feel about it? That I mean, I'm joking about it, but I don't see how that's supposed to work regardless. But what you think about that?
That shit ain't gonna work. Ain't no way.
I'm saying if we playing 2K, that shit could work, but I don't think they rock like that. Yeah, I don't think they rock with each other like that, and that's the only reason. Like, if they behind the scenes, like it's just over the COVID shit, and they fine with everything like it is, then it's a possibility that they can work together or whatever. But
So
yeah,
you think he meant to put Philly with James Harden on a team, or you think he's saying bring James Harden ass back to Brooklyn?
no, he would be going there with James Harden. Like, Daryl Morey not going to trade James Harden for nobody.
That's his basketball Jesus.
Yeah,
Okay.
Daryl Morey thinks he thinks James Harden is the GOAT. Listen, I looked at an interview. He talk about this shit, and he says that James Harden, if you look at James Harden impact on the game, he has more of an impact on the game than anybody who's ever played the game before. So he's not going to trade James Harden for nobody.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
So yeah, he going there. Yeah, he will be going there with James Harden.
All right.
I'd be worried about Embiid and Kyrie more than Harden and Kyrie. I think they'll clash.
I don't know. Well, okay, you talking about that passive shit that Embiid do? Be on the interview subliminal messaging.
Like, so I'm just saying, if we talking about off court stuff aside, if they can coexist and not be, can it work? Absolutely. You have pick and roll with James Harden and Embiid, and you can have Kyrie that does his own ISO thing, and you can't really with them, you can't really double nobody. So Kyrie will be in a position where he was in 2016, where he can't be doubled and he can beat any one-on-one matchup that's out there. And then it just depends on who you trading away. Like, you trade Maxey and
gotta trade Maxey
and what's his name?
Thibault
or something like that.
Harris, yeah. Tobias gotta go.
Yeah. So
all right, so sound like you got Philly up there, like what, second? You got
it. Listen, I don't think Philly is realistic because I really don't think James Harden fuck with him. But if James Harden does fuck with him, then yeah, I think Philly will be a realistic place to go.
I don't think any of them realistic besides the Lakers, because unless somebody makes some drastic moves.
Yeah,
I think all of them kind of like they gotta like let go a lot of people or something major to get Kyrie.
Well, no, I thought that was that, like, I already mentioned Dallas, and I think that's probably top, and then and I don't think they'll
Dallas still your number one pick.
Yeah, I don't think they'll win a championship.
Okay, all right. Because I won't close it out by everybody ranking who they think like out of his wish list, which team, and if you want, be realistic on who's on the squad, but who you have, how you have them ranked. Like, what would you say as far as Kyrie winning the championship before his career over, the 6 teams he named, well, he go first, second, third. Let's just do top 3. Let's do top 3. Don't go all the way to 6 because we ain't talk about that many. Who you got?
Top 3 teams?
Yeah.
Dallas, Philly, Miami.
Dallas, Philly,
Got about Miami.
Damn, Dallas, Philly, Miami. Not the. All right. What about you?
Miami, the Lakers, and Dallas.
What? Dallas? Am I tripping or something? Like,
So you gotta. They just got Christian Wood too. That's a big move. Nobody talking about.
All right, that's enough jokes, dog. Come on, man.
Oh,
Christian Wood.
All right.
He'll need him.
You don't like
that man gonna be balling next year, son.
You don't like Christian Wood, son?
He a needle mover? that's
for Dallas?
Man, come on.
That's man, you tripping.
I'm tripping.
You tripping. Right.
Christian Wood, I'm
gonna
tripping.
Be nice for him. I mean, he not gonna I don't think he gonna be like that. His Pippen or whatever, but he gonna be a nice piece.
Dog, look, the scene that you really be fucking with role players, you really don't fuck with role players in certain moments. Like, a role player got to win a championship for you to fuck with him.
Nah, I'm saying.
Yeah. Who do you need, Robert Ory? You need Derek
Look, this is the thing. Dallas clearly the second star. So that's why I'm like, Christian Wood don't shake
Kyrie.
Yeah.
Train cut y'all off. Y'all must be I say something.
Shout out to the train.
So look, I'm saying Dallas need a second star. Christian Wood clearly not the second star that they need.
Yeah, that would be Kyrie.
That's all I'm saying.
No,
that's more of a complimentary piece. But I mean, like,
okay. So in y'all eyes, Christian Wood the third star. Look at this. Look at this.
He has to be the third star.
Yeah, he'll be third.
Unless what you gonna say, Spencer Dinwiddie?
Y'all look like y'all was on your homie just now. Y'all started looking in the air like, come on, man.
I'm not saying he gonna be his second star, but I'm saying like he's gonna play a big part. And if they add Kyrie to that team, yeah, that's gonna be a nice little dynamic.
Championship.
The man plays defense. The man can score in the paint. You can shoot the three. Like, what more you need?
I'm going with Philly, Miami, and the Clippers. I don't know why I'm going with the Clippers. I just think I don't know. One of these years, and one ball gonna win the championship.
I'm about to say because you want to play 2K. That's what it is.
One of them years, that type of ball gonna win a championship. Who knows?
You just want to play 2K with the Clippers. That's it.
I just don't see how y'all pick Dallas, bro. That's I don't know. That's a stretch for me. Lakers, I think I don't see how that's gonna happen. And the Knicks need to text Kyrie or ban him from the arena for playing with them like that.
Man, the Knicks need to they need to send the whole Knicks to the G League, the whole organization.
I think the Knicks just need to be quiet, let RJ Barrett develop, and they'll probably be in a better spot. But they keep acting all thirsty behind the star, and they look stupid at the end of the day. It's like that ugly chick with money, you know. Yeah, you know,
boy.
All right, let's move on. Kyrie's teammate. So apparently, if Brooklyn willing to just let go, you know, everything. So clearly, they let go of Kyrie. That means KD is gonna be the next topic of interest. So, dude been quiet, and that's respectful. He said somebody's podcast how he stand out Kyrie money talk. That's cool. We don't want nobody talking about nobody else's money on some shit or judging another man's money. I mean, I respect it. I'm pretty sure all of us can respect that on the panel. But the media, they gonna have their fun with him. They gonna ask, should he request for his trade, or should they just trade him all alone just on the strength of, you know, let's blow this whole team up? Because let's be honest, Kyrie pulled KD down. It wasn't like KD was repping for the Nets or nothing like that. Kyrie pulled him down, and Kyrie kind of just went there because they had the money. So it's not like a bond going on with them. And of course, you know how KD is when you don't got that bond now. He about to dip out. So let's have fun at championship ringside. KD trade rumors. G, you definitely brought this up. But I mean, who want to go first? Who got their team ready? Who got their team ready? Or you want me to start it off?
Yeah, I ain't even ready for this one yet.
You know, I don't like starting off.
I did. Listen, I brought it up just for the fact that it's been something that has been talked about. And it's like my question about it really is like, where can Kevin Durant go to win a championship and still be respected? Because the thing about Kevin Durant championship now, like it's
Oh,
not like he can go to Golden State.
we trying to put respect on that thing. My bad. You changed the whole conversation. I thought we weren't worried about respect no more. I thought we wasn't tripping on respect no more. I was throwing him straight back on Golden State. Yeah.
That's the case. You might as well go to the Lakers then. Go play with LeBron.
I don't know, man. Thinks LeBron still got the juice to get the team above water?
Probably not. LeBron just trying to beat
That's what I'm
Kareem
saying.
record
Look like LeBron just
so
about
he
to
get
shoot
the fuck
jump
out
shots
of
these
there.
days. All right, so G, you good?
Yeah, man, I had a call come through and messed up my whole little thing. Now I had to connect back. I'm good. But yeah, I was just like, he can't go to Golden State. That's off the table.
Hey,
So
that
I'm
was
saying,
my first pick. Like, you know what? Fuck this, I'm going back then.
So I'm
What
saying,
if they trade Wiggins and Jordan Poole to the Nets for KD?
listen, he
said
still will
respect.
get
You
get a
respecting that?
championship, but you gonna respect his championship? Ain't nobody respecting that.
I fuck with KD. I respect his championships with Golden State.
Man, people tweeting now.
Golden State wasn't
He better
winning
not go
without
back to Golden
KD.
State with that bullshit.
So look, let's do this. Let's get the teams off the table that KD can't go to, like the ones that he can't go to for as getting respect or whatever.
You brought up respect, man. You killed my pick, man. All
Well,
right.
you was trying to bring it. What you was trying to send him?
So I was gonna send him to Phoenix, but they was first place last year, so nobody they gonna find a way to shit on him. But I mean, I think him and Chris Paul, that's the way to go.
I'm saying, would he not get respect if he went to Phoenix? Like with.
You know what? For me, he would. But by them being a number one seed, I could see them trying to smash on him. So that's why the respect probably declined. But I mean, he clearly the best star. He got a second star in the point guard, and he got other role players.
So I'm about Booker.
That's what the role players are, man.
Damn.
Clearly, he couldn't carry the team, so he gonna have to sit back in the third spot. Let the point guard be in the second option. KD carry the team. There it is.
You can't rely on your 38-year-old point guard, bro.
Can't rely on your 26-year-old shooting guard.
That's true. Cameron Payne, you up next, baby.
Chris Paul can pass the ball to KD. We looking good. But all right, all jokes aside, if you want the most, Phoenix was my first pick, but I still think they'll find a way to pick on Phoenix. Like I said, there was the number one seed. They kind of just choked or got old. Whichever reason you want to say they got eliminated. But if you want to go to the most respected decision and win a championship, I'm going Atlanta.
You think he'll do that though?
We going possibility too?
Yeah, no. So look,
Players over there just playing 2K.
I'm listen.
I'm the greatest game show host ever.
Yeah, I'm saying if we going by the team that he'll get the most respect by winning the championship with, we're looking at probably the Wizards or probably OKC.
He not winning the championship with Wizards.
Yeah, we not doing that. I'm saying like he can't go to Golden State. He can't go to the Lakers. He probably cannot go to Philly
Clippers
or
can't
Clippers,
go to Clippers,
or maybe
can't go to Boston, can't go to Milwaukee. I don't think he can go to Philly.
What about Denver?
I don't think he can go to Denver.
Why not?
Joker just won 2 MVPs and his team technically hurt. I mean, he can't go to majority of the East. And I think Atlanta, the team sitting in the right spot that has a star that he could help escalate. It won't be like the whole Trae Young, no one this Steph in the Steph category in 2016. So I think Atlanta fits the best spot. I mean, I don't want him with the Pelicans. Fuck that. You don't need to fuck with what we got going on. Mm-mm. And I say I like Phoenix. I don't think he'll lose respect. And Memphis is a good one, but I'm not sure how he'll fit in that dynamic with Memphis. Like if you watch them play, that's another good one. But I feel like we seen that in Brooklyn. Like Kyrie and KD sound like Dame and KD to me.
Yeah, but Dame wear Adidas, so you know that's a different dynamic, man.
Yeah,
you got to think about that.
It's a whole different way to look at TV then.
Hey, I'm just saying, bro. You gotta keep an open mind. Keep an open mind.
So what you gonna do about
the
KD?
Man wear Adidas.
He gonna come on your court wearing Nike. He
Huh?
crossing over.
Who, KD?
Yeah.
Oh nah, he like 15 shoes
I'm
and they
about to
Nike.
say that boy,
go.
he got a lifetime deal. Nah.
Hey, I ain't know Kyrie lost his shoe deal. Adidas need to jump on that.
It's on the fro. It's on froze or something, huh?
Man, they were talking like he lost that bill.
So look, he wild out, said something about the shoes was trash or something. Like he went on social media or something and said the shoes was trash.
Yeah. He said, I ain't had nothing to do with that.
What was this during the Kyrie debate, y'all?
Listen.
Whoa.
Look, he brought up Adidas, right? He brought up Adidas, and that's how we got into it. I didn't
jump for this dude to be on 5-6 different teams. He wilding like that. He might not be in the league next year. He don't know who run the NBA. He's gonna be wild signing the Jordan after a while. Get some Team Jordans after. We better chill out. Kyrie's on a whole different level. What? Man, let's get back to KD, man. I got.
So look, I'll give you top 3. I would probably put Phoenix up there. I'll probably put Miami. He couldn't go to Dallas because they so hungry to get a Luka MVP. So where they'll be like it was Luka instead of KD.
He'll step on Luka's toes.
I don't think he'll step on Luka's toes. I think what'll happen is Luka will get more of the credit. Because
that makes sense.
Yeah, how much love Luka's getting. They lost to Boston, so you can't go there. Yeah, I think
the Miami one
joined the team he lost to. He did it before.
He did. And he ain't get no respect for it either.
He only lost to one team this playoff, so it's pretty obvious. That'd be an obvious move, nah.
Yeah.
Then he got swept. Nah, that's not the move. How you like the Miami fit? That don't seem that. I don't know how to see. I don't know how to feel about that.
KD doesn't demand the ball, so KD can really fit with anybody. KD is one of those players who can fit with anybody because shit, he takes 15 shots a game and he give you 30.
Y'all think Miami needs somebody who don't demand the ball though? I think that's Miami's problem. They need somebody.
No, I think that works for them because it doesn't interrupt the flow of the offense. Like you can give KD the ball and you could tell him go get you a bucket, but he doesn't interrupt the flow of the offense. So I think KD don't hurt anybody. That's why KD is who he is. I just the only problem I'm having coming up with is a third team that I can. And I would try to go with a playoff team, but I can't even think about one who.
How y'all feel about Chicago?
Oh no, Memphis.
Memphis.
I like him with Memphis. So yeah, that would be my top 3 teams. I'll put Phoenix, Miami, and Memphis.
Damn, you picked the top 3 teams in the NBA. Fuck, damn.
They were.
What happened to respect?
He ain't gonna get no respect.
Listen. No, listen. Neither one of those teams did any of the. Okay, which call them made it to the Eastern Conference Finals? Was Miami made it to the Eastern Conference Finals, but none of the other teams made it to the conference finals either.
I give you that. It's just I think that Atlanta the cool one with me. Who you got, King? Oh, what you said? What you about to say?
No, you good.
What team you got, King?
Dallas and Miami for sure. I'm trying to think of a third team. I was set on Denver. But
wasn't that your Kyrie teams?
Yeah. I mean, if they can't get one, they can get the other one. You hear me? Like, fuck it. We couldn't get Kyrie. What was up with KD? You hear me? And we got a fresh bottle of lotion.
They got Brooklyn on speed. I like, you hung up on me on the first time. What about this one?
I was saying him in Portland, but I don't know. I don't think that's gonna work. But I'm feeling that Memphis, him going to Memphis would be nice.
I do like the Memphis one. That Portland one. Who else they got with them dudes, man? Because that's gonna matter.
They traded Norman Powell was like their third scorer. They traded him to the Clippers.
And do they keep what's his face, the young star Anthony Simmons? Because if he not
he gonna probably be thrown in the deal.
Oh, fuck that! I don't know.
Miami might be his best, but the only thing I think Miami was missing was somebody else that could get him some buckets. Like, look, just take the ball and go score. Jimmy Butler can't do it all.
Kyle Lowry in that trade?
And carry Rachel Nichols.
Kyle Lowry in that trade, y'all?
Huh?
Kyle Lowry in that trade if you go to Miami?
He wear Adidas, bro. You can't let him go, bro. Nah. Gotta keep that.
First of all, that's y'all fault for signing Kyle Lowry. Don't put that on this guy. That's y'all fault. Y'all got all hype with Toronto years. Y'all want to sign him to a contract. Nah. Everybody can't slide, bro. That's Adidas fault. Nice thing. So he eligible. What we doing with him, G? You shipping him out?
Yeah, absolutely.
They gonna have to make that money match up. I think Kyle Lowry making like what, 30 million?
Who the point guard gonna be for Miami?
Man, anybody can be the Max. They gonna sign Blizzard Blaze.
I feel like y'all just name a bunch of dudes in the streets.
Can't Tyler Hero point guard?
What type of point guard you looking for? I get
I like
somebody just to play the position.
You got the Clippers.
So no, look, I like Tyler Hero off the bench. They've been playing Max Strus at point guard when Kyle Lowry was hurt, so I'll keep him at the point guard. But they still ain't Victor Oladipo still on the team or whatever.
He still left. He due for a deal. I don't know if he gonna get a max contract.
That wasn't like a prove yourself year or something like that. I thought that's what that was.
I'm about to say
he improved shit.
Yeah, maybe he had a game where I heard his name.
He did.
I saw him with his jersey on one time. That's it.
I mean, he played one of them games in the playoffs. He played good when Jimmy wasn't playing good, but
he did. But they got they have a lot of depth at that guard position, that combo guard position. So like letting Kyle Lowry go, oh well, that's easy.
All right, that's enough Durant talk. If y'all want to continue to listen to stuff like this, it's all in the links. It's all in the description below. It's time to get to the main topic. One of the main topics, of course. Free agency coming around. Kyrie trying to go to the Lakers. But the Lakers got a little issue. They got a superstar legend, a GOAT on their squad that need to get out.
Why are you trying to get rid of LeBron?
Well, I was talking about Westbrook, but you know how you you know how it is. So I'm not sure how I'm supposed to introduce this one because I think this one kind of started because it's a real topic, but this started off with me and you in another episode. So
like, let me introduce it. I guess so.
Go ahead, my friend. Go ahead. Let's see if you can introduce it better than I can.
So look, this is hypothetical. So what we was just talking about Westbrook contract being the reason why he can't. Other teams are not interested in getting him, and I'm saying that it's not the contract. So hypothetically, if Westbrook was on a buyout market, what is the market for Westbrook? Like, who wants Westbrook on their team if contract is not in the way? So that's how we got this topic right here. So what's the buyout market for Westbrook? Who do you see trying to sign Westbrook? And I'm just gonna put like a little caveat on this. Like this is talking about Westbrook being a starter because I think having Westbrook on your team coming off the bench, I think 32 NBA teams would be wanting Westbrook to come off the bench, but we got to put him in a starting lineup in this situation, just for the fact that I don't think Westbrook is ready for that to be coming off anybody's bench.
All right.
Nah.
So
did I mess up your point? Like, are you back in like when I say Westbrook got to be a starter? Are you rewriting the stuff or something like that? Did you?
got the list right here, partner.
Okay, cool.
Now, these are teams who can use Westbrook. Now, I'm not, and the only reason I think they're not going after him is because of contracts, not because of fit. The Pacers, the Thunder, the Heat, the Pelicans, the Knicks, the Magic, the Nets, the Jazz, the Wizards, and the Clippers. If Westbrook was making about $15 million a year, all those teams will be calling the Lakers trying to see what's up with Westbrook. He don't me. There's probably like, let me see, like the Pelicans. I can see them not calling because they on an upward trend. They doing really good. I can see them not calling, and maybe even the Clippers because they still had this question mark of how good they are healthy. Every other squad, if it wasn't for Westbrook making damn near $50 million a year, they'll be calling trying to get a trade going. They all need a point guard. They all need some type of dynamic. They all need some type of star.
So wait, you said the Pelicans, the Clippers, OKC, the Magic.
Like I said, if the Pelicans and Clippers are the two teams who one has a mystery of where they're gonna go, so I don't see them bringing in a new point guard. The Pelicans, they are on an upward trend, so I can see them not bringing another point guard because they want to see how far they can go. Pacers, Thunder, Heat, Knicks, Magic, the Nets, the Jazz, and the Wizards, all of them could use a point guard of Russell Westbrook's caliber. And if his contract wasn't messing nothing up, they'll go after him.
All right.
That's damn near half the league. Still valuable. Former MVP. You can't judge him because his first year with LeBron.
Listen, it's not. So look, I'm gonna agree with you on a couple of those. I'm going to agree with you on the Magic, the Knicks. Magic and the Knicks. That's what I got. I think OKC could have signed him. OKC could have signed him outright. OKC literally had to pay their players, had to give their players bonus because they were so low under the salary cap. So if somebody wanted to get, you could have traded Westbrook to OKC for a minimum deal because they had the amount of cap room to sign him, and they had to pay those.
What you mean, do a buyout?
No. So
they could have swapped, like traded for somebody with a lesser contract, and it wouldn't have been like OKC could eat that whole contract and they still would be straight.
Yeah. So when the Lakers were trying to get rid of Westbrook, I'm sure that they called OKC in order to do that, and you had that, and it's like you gotta send them a first round pick, and I don't think the Lakers were willing to give away that first round pick in order to do it. So and OKC has done this before. They've taken contracts what they thought was bad, and for a first round pick, they did it with Al Horford, they did it with Chris Paul. That's just what they did. I'm pretty sure they would have did it with Westbrook if we saying OKC. So I wouldn't have OKC on the table for that. I think I'm
not going to use that as saying they're not going to go after him later down the line, though.
No, but I'm saying if they wanted to, they could have had him because the Lakers was trying to get rid of Westbrook. Like just like we talking about Indiana, they tried to trade Westbrook for who was it, Brogdon?
Yeah.
So they tried to trade Westbrook for Brogdon, and they had THT in trade and a first round pick, and Indiana laughed at them about this, and this was something that was already known. And for Indiana, we already know Brogdon has a bad contract.
Hold up. Don't bring that shit up like Indiana ain't stupid as hell.
I didn't say they wasn't, but
I'm just saying we need to acknowledge how stupid that was on their end. They I get it. It's they laughed at a Westbrook trade, but let's be honest. What the fuck Indiana gonna do next year? Like that's a shot.
They betting everything on Halliburton.
In what, 2 more years?
No,
I assume he gonna get there, but the fact that you got a chance to let go of a contract in a year, because we know that Halliburton not gonna be the guy next year. If he is, then shit, we got a star on our hand. But
I think he is gonna be the guy next year. Who else they got?
For Indiana, he ain't gonna be no all. You think he'll be an all-star next year?
Probably not.
That's what I'm saying. I would think take a year with a max contract, get off those books, and put pieces around him. I thought that was would have been a small move. I think Indiana dropped the ball on that.
No, and listen, I agree with you on that. I'm just saying that they did that because they didn't want Westbrook. So I'm not saying that the trade wouldn't have been that I wouldn't have took the trade if I was Indiana. I'd have took the trade. If we talking like THT has some kind of potential or whatever like that, cool. Let's get him. We could put him next to Halliburton. We get another first round pick from and we have Russ, who is a professional at this level, who can at least mentor these players. So, like, I don't think it's a bad idea. It's not. We're not gonna win, and then we're gonna get rid of contracts in the time being. So I think it would have been a good trade for Indiana. The reason why they didn't do the trade because they didn't want Westbrook. Shit, get off Malcolm Brogdon's contract.
So all right. Keem, where you stand on this? You think just a lot of teams don't want Westbrook, or you think it's the contract?
I think the number one thing is the contract, and the number two thing is the fit. Like, is there like
this is the thing? So go ahead, finish what you're saying.
I'm just like at his contract. Like if they just trade him outright, the only team I can see taking him on is probably the Knicks or fucking Oklahoma or somebody. Because ain't nobody gonna give up assets and take on Westbrook with that type of money to come. I ain't gonna say fuck the team up, but kind of disrupt what they got going on.
And that's my point right there, is the fact that I think that teams feel like Russ is gonna disrupt what they have going on, because Russ commands a lot. Russ, you have to have Russ with the ball. So what you having to have Russ with the ball, he's going to disrupt. If you have a young point guard or a young guard who's trying to find his way in the league, then Russ can possibly disrupt that. So when you're talking about Orlando, who probably would be a better option for Russ. You have what I think, what's his name, Jalen Suggs, who they have at point guard or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like you want him to grow into this position, but you're gonna put Russ there or whatever. So. And I think that Miami is, I mean, not Miami. I think that is probably a good place for him. Orlando. I think the Knicks is probably going to be the best option. I've been saying that for like a year. You feel me?
Why not Miami?
I think Miami, like a lot of places, would be a good spot for him. I think, like I said, it's just the contract. Like you give me Russ at 15 mil, even 20 mil. Fucker, I take that gamble. But we talking like almost 50 million. Like, nah.
I'm asking G, why not Miami?
I don't think Miami, just for the fact that I feel like he disrupts what they do over there. So the same reason why I don't like Kyrie in Miami is the same reason I don't like Russ in Miami. And even worse, Russ can't shoot. Kyrie is at least a 40% 3-point shooter. So if he's off the ball, he's a threat. Russ is no threat when he's off the ball. So you wind up having worse spacing with him. Like you have Lakers 2.0, because you have Jimmy, who's not really a good shooter. You have Bam, who's not really a good shooter, and you have Russ, that's not really a good shooter. So you have LeBron, AD, and Russ all over again as far as the fit is concerned. Now you do have shooters around them, which is going to be like the shooters that they had with Kim Bazemore and whoever else they had in the game. I think Miami is better as far as defense is concerned. But I think it's LA 2.0.
You mentioned fit. Let me get one thing out the way with the coming Russell Westbrook and his fit thing. I have yet, before this season, I have yet to see what system Russell Westbrook interrupted. Houston was on they wasn't even on a downward path. They looked like they plateaued. Then they switched out their center. That's probably the biggest change I've seen because of Russell Westbrook. I never see him mess up no fit with anybody. So when you say fit, I don't understand how you say he don't fit with certain people. Like, are we saying because he never won with superstars? Is that why you saying because he don't quote unquote fit?
No, when I'm talking about fit, I'm talking about spacing on the floor. So the reason why they got rid of Clint Capella was they wanted everybody on the court to be at the 3-point line, whereas Clint Capella is not a 3-point shooter. You have Russ, where you have 4 3-point shooters around him, and you have James Harden, who's going to handle the ball a tremendous amount. When Russ gets the ball, he can go run straight to the goal. When Clint Capella is in the paint, then Russ is going straight to the goal, and he has a center in the middle waiting for him. Now, what the Lakers did in the playoffs was they basically played Russell Westbrook they played like Russell Westbrook was the center. So they just backed off him. So you have those 4 or 5 3-point shooters around, or those 4 3-point shooters around you, and we're gonna just stay in the paint and wait for you to come in the paint and shoot then. But that's how they treated Russell Westbrook. And I think that when you have multiple players that their main scoring method is in the paint, then that's where they have Russell Westbrook that's going to disrupt it. So I have Jimmy who's going to score in the paint, and I have Bam that's going to score in the paint, and I have Russ that all he can do is score in the paint. So yeah, I think he disrupts Miami.
I don't think he disrupts nobody.
But you're unrealistic about Russ, but that's fine.
I mean, again, the only team I seen him interrupt was the Lakers, and I could say that was more LeBron changing his mentality, style of play, and Anthony Davis not being healthy, and Russell Westbrook going from a number 1 option to a number 3 option. Like the style, I just say, would you say Russell Westbrook will have if he played with the Lakers this year, he gonna fit better?
No.
Nah.
Don't forget both of y'all, man.
It's gonna be more of the same. It's just a bad fit. Him, AD, and LeBron is just a bad fit. I gave it a shot because I'm a Lakers fan. I was being optimistic about it, but nah, I don't think that's gonna work.
I've seen Russell Westbrook make it work before. I think playing under LeBron is a different spotlight, especially I think one thing people always underrate is what role you got to play with LeBron. One thing I noticed when they was playing in Miami and even in Cleveland is you don't know what game plan it is. It's whatever LeBron say you want to do. If LeBron won't go out there and get 30 assists, you might as well shoot the ball. If LeBron will go out there and score 50, you might as well stay on the sideline and wait and see if you're gonna get the ball. So I'm giving Russell Westbrook a break. I'm saying he had to get an adjustment period, and if he does get traded or brought out, he can fit with damn near half the league.
No, listen, I understand what you're saying, and I understand that it's different to fit aside LeBron than it is to fit aside anybody else. All I'm saying is that Russell Westbrook, we know he demands the ball. I think the Heat and the fit that they have with Miami is going to be the same fit that they had with the Lakers. That's all it is. I just think the fit is bad. I'm not saying that Westbrook is trash. His value is low right now, and his value is low based on last season. Now, can he bring his value up? Absolutely, he could bring his value up. I think the best place for him to do that is probably New York. I think that's like if I'm looking at the teams
Magic
that
and Knicks.
I think OKC wouldn't fuck with him because of Shea and Giddey. Goddamn, I think there's I lost the which columns because I had it on my computer. but I don't think OKC fucking with him because of Shea and Giddey. The Pacers probably should have fucked with him, but they probably not fucking with him because of Halliburton. He probably don't want to fuck up the chemistry that they have. Like I think, yeah, I think the Magic and Knicks will probably be the best bets. Now, if you starting over, if the Nets get rid of Kyrie and what you call them, shit, like I wouldn't put him with Ben Simmons if they
I
getting
was
rid
about to
of
they still got Ben Simmons. That's not gonna work.
yeah. So
what teams you think, King? As far as Westbrook get bought by the Lakers, you see as many teams as me, or you want
Oh,
GM?
now if he get brought out and they sign and the team be willing to sign him like on a veteran minimum, the mid-level exception was at like $6 million. Man, a lot of teams gonna line up to sign him. I can see him going to the Clippers.
Or you just saying on the team?
Man, you gotta start Russ. The only thing about Russ is it take a couple months for them to hit their stride with Russ. Usually like around the All-Star break, second half of the season or whatever. That's when teams start hitting their stride. Like with Washington and even with Harden. They didn't take off till they traded Capella and they started running that small ball. But yeah, like I think like I said, the number one thing with Westbrook is he making $47 million. And ain't no team gonna be trying to take that on.
and look, I think the only thing that I think about the 47 million is just this year. So in reality, if you have stupid contracts, you can get rid of those dumb contracts by taking that 47 million. So if you have somebody
Lakers got to have some pride too, though, huh?
They do, but I'm saying if like just New York, for example, New York signed Evan Fournier and Julius Randle to some dumb contracts. And
if it was a Lakers, would you really want that though?
I wouldn't. But I'm saying if it's New York, like New York can take Russell's contract for 1 year, right? 47 million for 1 year, and I can get rid of damn near the 100 million that I didn't pay Julius Randle and probably the 60 or 70 million that I didn't pay Evan Fournier. And I'm done with them in 1 year. I didn't clear that up. So I don't think Russ is and I'm sure that they have several teams across the NBA that have made dumb contract moves. One of the teams that you didn't mention who probably would be better, who probably would be interested in getting Russ is the Hornets. You feel me? They might take what's his name? Your boy from both of the dudes from Boston.
I don't think he fit with LaMelo. That's why I didn't put him.
I don't think he fits with LaMelo either, but I think Jordan is interested in Westbrook. But I'm just saying, like,
that's not a good thing. It's not a good thing.
Fine.
He
but
saw
I'm just
Westbrook team. That's what it was. He was like, I gotta get in on that. Shit, that's how y'all rocking? Shit.
But what's the other point guard name that they got?
Rozier.
So they got Terry Rozier and your boy from Butler.
And Rozier ain't going back to the bench. You saw how he went that Kyrie neck in Boston. He ain't going back to the bench.
But what your boy name is from Butler? The white boy.
Oh, Hayward.
So I'm saying
they'll have to trade. That'll have to be an even trade with like Hayward and Westbrook to get Westbrook
so
over though.
Yeah, so I'm like, I think the Lakers would probably take Rozier and Hayward for Westbrook.
That's a good deal.
You feel me? And I'm saying if
that might work. I can see that.
That will work.
So I'm just saying, like for them, I think that works for all parties if both of them are interested in that trade.
All right. So we're gonna close it out. The team you want him on, the team you think he's gonna be on. Go ahead, King.
The team I want him on, I'm gonna see. Shit, I can't think of the team I want him on. I don't know.
Who you think he's gonna be on then?
I think he's gonna be on the Lakers.
All right. Go ahead, G.
Listen, I want him on. I
And
want him
gotta
on the
name a
Knicks.
team. Don't say no stupid shit like he ain't gonna be in the league, bro.
I want him on the Knicks. You feel me?
Really?
I want him on the Knicks. I want Russ to get back to being Russ. I want him to increase his value, and I think he can be 2011 Derrick Rose for what's
At
his name?
33?
Thibodeau. Listen, I'm saying I don't think he could be like, I don't think he's gonna be like explosive like that, but I'm saying like where he's basically the one man offense or whatever like that. Like I think he's
You do
like
realize
the
Derrick
dude.
Rose, 2011 Derrick Rose was the greatest player to ever play. Ever.
Leave that man alone, man. You gotta tell his grandkids that about that year, man. Leave him alone.
Hey, he had on Adidas while doing it, so he was all right with me.
So I think he could do that. I think he's gonna be a Laker.
I want him on the Clippers. I want him on the healthy Clippers. That way he can play the third fiddle without nobody expecting a damn thing out of him. And he can just play facilitator with Paul George and Kawhi. They got defense behind him. And he could be a facilitator amongst that. He could do what he was, 18-7-7 this year, or 18-8-8, something like that. He could do that more effective with the Clippers than the star power the Lakers have. Which team I'm gonna see him on next year? I'm good with Charles a clean sweep. Like, I don't see how he getting out the Lakers.
I would want to see him with the Nets. Him and KD reunite.
I would like that.
But they gotta ship Ben Simmons the fuck out of there.
Yeah, that's the problem.
You think Reggie Jackson gonna have that shit?
Fuck no.
No,
gotta go.
no, God, no.
You know he gotta go. Shit. Because didn't the same thing happen in OKC, huh?
It did.
Oh yeah.
It did.
Oh yeah. That's all smoke right there. Reggie Jackson ain't gonna want nothing to do with that one.
Yeah.
You saw how he was trying to bang him up last year on the court?
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know. But
I think like if they figure out this Kyrie shit, like I would like to see him and KD reunite, because I think he could still go to the Nets and still be Russ with KD.
Which reunion y'all want to see more? Y'all rather see the KD Kyrie the KD Russ reunion or the LeBron Kyrie reunion?
Probably KD and Russ, just because I ain't gonna know what to expect out of Kyrie and LeBron.
What about you, G?
I'm probably gonna go with Kyrie and LeBron. I don't think the KD Russ reunion is. I wouldn't be excited about it. I wouldn't be excited about it. Like I don't even know how it would fit, because it's like what you do with Ben Simmons. Like how does that work?
See, don't include nobody else. Just the reunion part.
Just them two getting back together. All right, so just them two getting back together. Then yeah, I would take KD and Russ just because they're close in age. So they probably have a longer tenure to try to win championships. Well, LeBron probably at his last run, and Kyrie gonna have to find somebody else to fuck with.
Yeah, we all in agreement on here.
I don't see how you gonna be able to depend on Kyrie and AD in the same lineup. That's man.
LeBron like 37 now. Like I don't know what we do. Like the fact that that's like the third problem is a bother to me. Like the dude,
I'm just saying, like LeBron, I trust LeBron gonna be there before AD. AD might get hurt playing 2K.
2K starting up the PlayStation. Like, dislocated his finger, some shit like damn. Oh no, man. We doing this this last topic, G, or we gonna cut it here.
Wait, listen. This last topic is really about your criteria, son.
So
we can do this if you want to do it.
Well,
I'm just saying that's really what it comes down to. It's an attack on your criteria.
I'm gonna try to keep it broad so we can keep it short. I'm gonna give you my take. You can give your rebuttal, or you can let Keem go and you can give your rebuttal.
So look. I'm gonna put it out there. So this is what I came up with. So basically, we was talking about last time we was on here, was talking about Steph being top 10, right? And what we have him at. And we didn't give a solid place where we have him at, but I said that I have Steph near Kobe. Now the thing is, when we talk about criteria, he says with what he often talks about is MVPs. So my question was, is Steph over Kobe? And what I'm wondering is, because we have Steph with 2 MVPs, Steph has been the best player on 2 championship teams, and if we're looking at Kobe in the same stance, Kobe has 1 MVP and he was the best player on 1 championship team. And arguably the championships that Steph has assisted in, he's had a bigger role in those championships than Kobe's had in the 3 that Kobe has assisted in. Now that part can be a debate in itself, which I'm not really interested in debating that. But I'm saying, I know we have Kobe ahead of Steph, but my question is, why? Like, based on your criteria, because the way that you put MVPs, we have MVPs up here, we have all NBAs down here, and defense is probably even lower than that. So, what has Kobe ahead of Steph in your book?
It's me.
It's on you.
So, Kobe is better than Steph because he's a better all-around player. Kobe is a better scorer. His stats are better. And what more do I need? What more do I need?
Like, that's it?
If you want me to go into detail about the All NBAs, that's fine. But that's why you're shortchanging the question, my friend. So
when you start debating top 10, everybody All NBA. That shit don't even matter.
Cool. Well, the thing is, Kobe's a better two-way player than Steph also.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think it's actually a debate between Steph and Kobe. If you go by resume, then fine. But once you dig in deep of it, and then you look at the eye test, Kobe's clearly a better player. Steph could have he don't have as nearly much accomplishments, but you know.
So
the one MVP edge is not an edge over everything else. Like Kobe still has one more championship. Yeah, I don't know how you're gonna look at it. He still has one more Finals MVP also. Again, I think Finals MVP is overrated, but if we go by just awards, then like that one MVP, Kobe could match that with something. So I think Kobe clearly got the edge over Steph.
But the one thing Steph got, that unanimous MVP, and I always put that in the higher place just because nobody else has done it other than him. So that's got to mean something.
Yeah, I give him that.
So look, and Keem, you can give your.
Get to the real question.
Keem, you could get your take on this, on how why you have Kobe above Steph, because I think you have Kobe above Steph as well.
Yeah, I just got him over. I look at it like Kobe was a more complete player, and yeah, it's Kobe. what more do I need to say? It's Kobe. I fuck with Steph. I thought about putting him in the top 10.
Well said,
but then I was like, Kobe. I had to put him, like, Blaze changed my mind. So I was like, yeah, I got him no lower than 11th though. But like Kobe, man, like I look at the offense and the defense, and Kobe, when he wanted to, dog, like I ain't gonna say he could have did what Steph did, but he could run point guard, get the team involved. It just, he felt him shooting the ball would have been better.
So this is my thing when it comes down to this, because when I'm looking at it, the way that I judge my players, and this is how you said it. You said you looked at it from the eye test, you looked at it from accolades, you looked at it as an all-around player. That's what you did, right? So if that is your criteria, then keep that same
You a
energy
slick
going
dog.
forward.
You a slick
No,
dude, dog.
did I say anything that you didn't say? Did I
You
put
a
words
slick
in your mouth,
dude,
sir?
bro.
Did I put words in your mouth, sir?
Go ahead, dog. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying, did I put words in your mouth?
Go ahead so I can change the question. Go ahead.
No, that's it. That's
Go
it.
ahead.
That's it.
What the
No,
real
but I'm
topic
saying,
is, G?
no, that's the topic. I wanted to know. That's what I wanted to know. I wanted to make sure that we get this on wax, so I know what your criteria is going forward, so we can
Damn, he
keep the
done
same
ran
energy
away.
far as everything. That's
This
all I
about
want.
one player. This is about one player.
Oh
That's
no!
This is about one player.
That's all.
This
Hey,
whole thing
that's
about Chris Paul.
Consistency.
He's setting you up.
That's all I want.
He hitting you with a Riddler. He the Joker right now.
No, I just want the same criteria. That's
He the
all I
Riddler.
want.
He's setting you up,
Same
King.
criteria. Same criteria across the board. That's it. I just wanted it on wax. You
Get
said,
to the real question,
you said,
bro.
no, that's it. You said the criteria. You have eye test, you have accolades, you had what, all around player. That's what you had. That was the things that we went to. So and then you used stats, I believe, at one point. But yeah, we did all that. All right, cool, fine. I'm with it.
So you gonna say this for next time?
Oh no, it's on wax, so we can always reference it.
So
That's
you gonna
all
say
it
this for
was.
next time?
We can save it for all time. Anytime we need to come back to it's on wax,
King,
we got it.
he set you up, brother. It was all about Chris Paul the whole time.
Whoa! Nah. You trying to debate Chris Paul?
Debate Chris Paul with who?
Cause I ain't got him in my top 10 point guards.
Listen. Hey y'all, listen. Like and subscribe. Follow us on social media.
Yo, I would love for all of us to actually give this topic a true thought. Like this been probably what our biggest debate besides like Jordan, the top 10 point guard list. So one day we're going to actually sit down and come to an agreement. I say agreement, but agreements about this point guard list, especially CP3. But
this nigga is stolen cable.
Look, anything else you got?
Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm straight.
King?
Oh nah.
Well, this was fun. Appreciate everybody listening. Shout out to everybody showing love. All the links is in the bio description box, whatever's below. Of course, you got the Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, everything follow. Blizzard Blaze here. G King. Shout out. What else did I always say? I'm missing some of my quotes. Oh, be smart. God bless. BLM. Stop hating. Stop bitching. Be smart. G, what you got?
That's it. Like, subscribe, follow, all this other stuff. Let's keep facts over feelings. You feel me? That's it.
Oh, and by the way, no feelings was hurt during this episode. It's just number facts being dropped. King?
Oh, I just got up. Oh shit. Huh. Yeah, you on the live. Look at my wife and my kids. Tell them hug your wife and kids.
What's good?
What's up, killer?
But yeah, I ain't got nothing. Hug your wife and kids, and that's it.
All right, fellas. Appreciate y'all.
Daddy.